Hello, everyone. This is your CEO, Marcos Ewing, speaking here at ABC Medical Center. I wanted to get you guys together today. Our facility just recently purchased a new, pretty expensive EHR system, and I kind of want to go bring you guys together so we can go over, talk about a little more, talk about what it is and functions that it's going to provide for us. As an establishment, we thought that this EHR system kind of was tailored and kind of fit our fast-paced workflow environment pretty well. It also aligns a lot with our goals and what we want to do as a hospital here. Technology is constantly growing and changing, so we want to be a part of that change and grow alongside with technology as it advances throughout these years, and especially in ways that are going to, improve quality of care that we're providing. Today's presentation, we're just going to be going over the functions, some advantages that this new EHR system will provide for our establishment. We're also going to go over a lot of the benefits and a lot of the new capabilities that we're going to be able to provide for our staff and our patients as well. We're going to also touch on some specific ways that we're going to be able to communicate with our patients and many ways that this new system is going to allow our patients to be more, interactive with us and be a more part of their healthcare experience overall. So first thing I think we can start off with is, just the functions of this new EHR system that it's going to provide. Um, for implementing this overall is going to provide us with many new capabilities and a lot of different ways to improve on the services that we provide here at ABC Hospital. There's many functions. Some include simplifying result management, making testing a little bit more efficient, improving patient care. At a glance, I would say that there's about 8 core functions that this is going to provide for our facility, and it's going to provide us with a lot of many new functionalities as well. And we'll kind of dive a little more deep into that in a moment. Some of these new functionalities include order entry and management capabilities. So what this means is our paper-based ordering system is going to be replaced with a whole new computerized system. This is going to allow us to electronically write the full range orders, help us maintain online medications, as well as just review changes made to any orders by any personnel here at the facility. This new system is also going to help us a lot with our decision and patient support, as well as provide us with electronic communication and connectivity to our patients. What I mean by that is now we can promise easier access to patients, and I mean access to their medical records and data is what I was speaking of. This is a kind of communication that's going to help us increase our engagement with our patients. Its primary function of this new system overall is going to be to help report and manage our patients' overall health. Overall, at its core, this new EHR system's functions, or it has many functions. A lot of them are just going to include collecting clinical data regarding patients' diagnosis. That can include allergies, lab test results, as well as medications or prescriptions. It also is going to allow for a lot of capabilities and abilities to process and store data in the ways that can be retrieved and analyzed and transmitted throughout the hospital and to other facilities. So next, I think we can go ahead and start with the going over the advantages that this EHR system is going to provide for our facility here at ABC Medical Center. First advantage, I would say, it's going to help reduce medical errors. So a lot of the normal errors that would happen when we had our paper charting, that's going to be completely diminished as everything's going to be electronical now. So in turn, that's going to, help us provide a safer care to our patients so we're not making any errors with their charts or their information. Our providers here at the facility are going to be able to more effectively diagnose our patients It's going to be a more convenient, more reliable way to prescribe medications. And it's also going to allow us the ability to improve diagnosing diseases and reduce and also prevent just errors overall regarding their health, not just with their charts, but as far as making medical decisions as well. Then I think the biggest advantage of using this new EHR system is going to be just the faster access to the results, and this is going to allow our facility to recognize and address abnormal results faster so that we can provide better care to our patients and get them with the right treatments on time. Lastly, the last thing I want to touch upon with the as far as advantages, I just want to say is our accessibility to patients is just tremendously increased. We're going to be able to access a lot more patients anywhere basically where there's digital connection or internet connection, which is going to like I mentioned, provide us with a surplus of patients. So I sort of mentioned how this EHR system will kind of increase our engagement with patients. But we're going to kind of dive a little bit more into that now. Um, I think firstly, the patients are just going to overall feel a little more in control and aware of their healthcare, which I, I think most can agree. Most people want with their healthcare. You want to know, what's going on, what decisions are being made, what treatments, what prescriptions are being, prescribed. With this new EHR system, patients are going to be able to be more part of the decision making and um, be able to have access to education associated with their healthcare. This EHR system is going to make it much easier for patients to review education materials along with their um, education materials and any other treatment documents that the doctor had given at end of visit. This is just going to give them an overall better understanding of their condition. It's going to provide them with a deeper and better insight on how their provider works and the recommendations that he's providing. And some like this kind of opportunity capabilities have not been previously ever available with our systems that we had previously. So not only will the engagement increase with our patients, but our interactions with the patients are also going to be, a little more increased as well and improved, um, because that patient to provider interaction, that's kind of one of the most important things. Um, with this new HR system, providers are going to be able to give patients full and accurate information about all of their medical evaluations and treatments and such, as well as any testing that they need them to do. Providers are also going to be able to offer up follow-up information, any hospital visits, self-care instructions, also any reminders for our patients. They're going to have access to that themselves, be able to complete any follow-up care links or any resources that the physician has provided. So another thing I want to touch on regarding this new EHR system is going to be a lot of the social media tools and communication capabilities it's going to give to our patients mainly. Such things are going to include patient portals, telemedicine, telehealth visits, as well as some remote monitoring capabilities as well. Even if we just kind of take a look at just the patient portals aspect of the whole thing, these alone are going to help foster patient engagement and help improve healthcare or health outcomes and reduce healthcare costs as well. With these new capabilities, we're going to be able to facilitate the process of communicating and sharing information between patients and providers. And this is just one example of the various social media tools that the new EHR system will provide for us. So I kind of want to go over the use of these social media tools that this EHR system is going to provide. Um, Basically, patients are going to be able to obtain health information through social media, such as smoking cessation programs, information, or even just to stay updated and compliant with their medications. There's going to be these applications such as MyChart that are going to be implemented into the system. But MyChart it's going to allow patients and their family members, if needed, the patient is unavailable, and with certain approvals, the family members are going to be able to access their records of their loved one, and just gain access to help manage their care. This information is going to be available instantly and securely to only certain authorized users. So some advantages that are associated with the MyChart and mHealth mobile apps and such things like that is overall just going to be the convenience. Patients have their healthcare at the palm of their hands essentially. These applications allow patients to make appointments, request referrals, refill prescriptions. It's also going to just overall reduce patient wait times, which will in turn improve our workflow processes. So lastly, I would just say that one kind of advantage associated with those personal health records is just the ability to, kind of make payments. They don't have to come in to do those things, as well as complete any forms prior to their visits, so that way they can just get checked in and then be ready to go. So to kind of just wrap everything up, um, overall, implementing this new EHR system was going to aid us thoroughly understanding our facilities and patient-specific needs. Our patient outcomes are going to increase. It's going to help us to automate and streamline provider and staff workflow. We're going to be able to have up-to-date and complete information about patients. That's going to provide us with a more coordinated way, so that we can all provide, efficient care. This new system is also going to help to enhance privacy and security of our patient data. Overall, this brand new EHR system is going to reduce risk and errors, improve both the care and revenue stream for ABC Hospital, driving our facility forward and pushing it towards greatness. So, lastly, I just want to say thank you guys all very much for taking the time to listen to me. Hope you guys are all just as excited about this new EHR system and all the benefits that it has to provide. So, I hope you guys are as excited as I am. So, thank you.